Matt Rife, the TikTok comedian known for his crowd work that seemed to be on the path for superstardom until he started writing his own jokes.
One time I ate lunch there and the hostess who seats you at the restaurant had a black eye. And my boy who I was with was like, yeah, I feel bad for her, man. I feel like they should put her in the kitchen or something. And I was like, yeah, but I feel like if she could cook, she wouldn't have that black eye.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just a little jealous that I've never thought about making those types of jokes. It really shows you that Matt Rife is a true comedic genius. But for some reason, people were offended by this. So Matt made an apology post saying if you've ever been offended by one of his jokes to click this link that took you to special needs helmets. So yeah, he's sort of a huge douche. But after failing at something so hard, what is Matt to do? You know, maybe become an actor? Which he did, and this movie, yikes. Private Eye is a 2024 mystery movie that is so simple, Sherlock Holmes would call it elementary. Yeah, I can feel your eyes rolling at that joke. So will Matt Rife's transition to acting be better than stand-up? No. The movie really wants you to take it seriously because it opens in black and white, and only serious movies are in black and white. And guys, I really want you to take this video seriously, so no more shenanigans here. In a video rental store, Matt plays a private detective who is named Mort, who I guess buys all of his clothes at Spirit Halloween. This dude woke up today and was like, I want everyone to know what I do for a living just by looking at me.
Maybe we should go look for him. Who's gonna watch the store, old timer, huh?
Yeah, another thing with this movie is everyone calls Matt Rife old timer even though he's 25, which yeah, he's pretty much on his deathbed. Here's the thing though, Matt's not really beating the old-timer allegations because he just found out what Netflix is.
You heard of this new Netflix thing? Yeah, it'd be good for business.
Yeah, this Netflix thing is really taking off. I hear all the kids are chilling with it. Mort is still not dodging the old-timer allegations because he sees a black guy come in and immediately he's like, yeah, do you need something?
Something I can help you find?
No, I'm good. I can find what I'm looking for.
You know, I hate to make assumptions of a guy, but I think I can sort of assume what type of bumper stickers Mort has in the back of his car.
Something I can help you find?
So it turns out that black guy was actually about to start robbing the store and only gets stopped by Mort, who then arrests him. Yeah, you know, Mort's definitely going to bring up this story at every Thanksgiving now. I guess this robber's been going around different video rental stores and taking their cash.
Especially with some nut job robbing all these movie stores.
Which I can't imagine these places would have that much cash. Are you gonna start robbing bookstores next? But apparently this robber was a big deal because LAPD isn't happy that a private detective caught this guy, so they've blacklisted Mort from working.
Was apprehended by a local private eye and saved a police officer's ass. They ate that shit up like Halloween candy. Was on every magazine cover. Then boom, blacklisted by the LAPD. I guess it must have been bitter over the publicity.
You know, at least you can take off one of your bumper stickers now. We then cut to where Mort lives, and you can really tell that he's down on his luck because his apartment is filled with empty beer and sparkling water cans. Mort does believe in recycling though, because he takes an empty wine bottle and decides to piss in it.
The life of a private eye is tedious, time-consuming, and underpaid. And that's during the best of times. The rest of times, it looks like this.
No, Matt, you're supposed to put the cork in it. So being a private detective, it's tough to get consistent work. And Matt tries to get new cases by going up to cops, not speaking to these cops, giving them a business card, and just walking away. So this all leads to Matt getting a new job where he helps this child find his dog.
Please help me find my dog. I don't know where it is. Please help me find it.
But before Matt takes this case, he wants to make sure that this kid is good to pay him.
How much money you got?
Well, I got a full piggy bank.
You got it on you?
No, but I can bring it tomorrow.
It's enough for me.
Damn, Mort, are you seriously shaking down a 5-year-old? I wouldn't be surprised if Mort was like, all right, kid, I'll do the job, but you gotta put up your teeth as collateral. I hear the tooth fairy pays well nowadays. So we never figure out what happens to this dog. Cool. But Mort does get another case from this woman named Michelle, and she wants to hire Mort to kill her boyfriend.
No details. I need you to take care of someone for me.
And to give some credit to Mort, he is, not down.
Okay, lady. I investigate murders. Okay, I don't instigate them.
So they compromise just to scare some sense into the boyfriend.
Well, at least scare some sense into him for me.
Alright, if I rough up your boyfriend, I get to keep the teeth, okay? Listen, I got a lot of clients. One even promised me his entire Lego set. Now, after about 2 meetings with Mort, Michelle is ready to fuck.
Oh, that sounds exciting. You don't have to hide it, Mort. Is that what you want?
Have you been tested recently?
Wow, yeah, I really know how to set the mood, don't you, Mort?
You want to be like this? Fine. Get out.
Are you serious? If you want to fuck, we can just fuck. Okay, it's that easy.
I don't want to fuck, Mort. I wanted to make love.
Yeah, Shakespeare must be jealous that he didn't come up with that. So yeah, she's not doing a great acting job here, but honestly, neither is Matt Rife.
Don't tempt me.
Why not?
Because you don't know me, Michelle.
I know you better than you think.
No, you don't. Okay, so just stop.
I'm not doing anything.
Stop.
I feel like someone has cue cards behind the camera, but Matt's just having a hard time reading. I don't know how to describe his performance. He both sounds really bored while also trying to act very cool.
Hey, I appreciate the extra set of eyes around here. I really do. Especially with some nut job robbing all these movie stores.
But he also just has this aura of being a douche.
Looks like
It's the beginning of a beautiful friendship, wouldn't you say?
It's also payday. So pay or no way?
Oh, come on, sweet cheeks. Don't play me like that.
Yeah, you see, this is why you don't take acting classes over Zoom. But now the plot sort of goes nowhere for a bit. Like, Mort hooks up with this one woman who asks him if he needs Viagra.
Do you need a Viagra or something?
Matt's just like, no, I have never taken the blue pill. I'm all red pilled, baby. But the movie does have like these random scenes. Like we have a whole montage of Mort cleaning his apartment. Okay, did we really need that whole montage? Like, this is a 2-hour movie. I feel like we could have cut that. And for no reason, we have this scene of Mort buying liquor, and he has headphones in so he can dance by himself.
For the deadbeats, or otherwise down on your luck population, alcohol is king. And alcoholics don't get work. This is where the surge of microbreweries has saved the day. Now, beer is like wine, differing from region, variety, and most importantly, potency. Just like stigma. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing? Well, at least he looks very cool with that fedora on.
Oh yeah.
Then we have this one scene where Michelle signs Mort up to speak to handicap patients.
I signed you up to give a motivational speech in front of handicapped patients.
I'm sorry, what? Why do you think Mort would be the perfect motivational speaker to talk to handicapped patients? I know Mort's the type of guy that would dance by himself, but I still think you're making some assumptions here.
Well, you're the best they've got.
Now, this is just some really bad foreshadowing that is not going in the direction that you think, but, you know, just remember this scene. But the plot doesn't really start up again until David, the boyfriend, comes to Mort's house, and Mort is such an unnecessary dick to this guy.
Oh, this? It's nothing. I was up late last night. Your mom had put me through the headboard. It was the craziest thing.
I see what Michelle was talking about.
Did she mention how bad she wants to fuck me? Coffee?
Sure.
Just kidding.
So Mort doesn't really have a reason to hate this guy. Like, yeah, he's been hired to rough him up a bit, but even Michelle has said that David hasn't been abusive or anything. It sounds like David's just like a bad boyfriend. So David literally goes over to Mort's house, gets roasted, then punched in the face. Oh man, I hope David doesn't get a black eye, because I would hate for people to assume that he can't cook. So Mort follows David by stealing a kid's bike.
Hey, sorry, kid. Official detective business. Bruh. What's that?
Don't worry, when your dog goes missing, I'll do it for free. Also, I don't like to pick on kid actors, but dude, were you even trying with that?
Bruh. What's that?
So Mort gets to Michelle and David's place, and David's had enough.
I'm tired of your fucking games.
You're the one playing games.
Fuck you.
And things just go bonkers here.
Mort, we can't be together if you're serving a lifetime in prison.
Be together. What are you talking about? David!
Mort! Don't you love me? Mort!
So if you're thinking, haven't these two only met like 3 times? You would be correct, and the movie is aware of this too.
How long have we known each other?
What do you mean?
I've just got this feeling that I can't shake.
What kind of feeling?
Like we've done this.
This will be explained. It's explained poorly, but it will be explained. After all this, Mort gets arrested for trespassing.
You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford one, the state will provide one.
Mort, I love you!
Then in jail, Mort gets a letter from Michelle where she dumps him.
I need to start a new life with a clean slate in a town where no one knows my name.
You said you loved this guy and then dumped him a few hours later.
Mort, I love you!
Yeah, I've seen more stable relationships on dating shows. But Mort's cellmate tries to cheer him up by saying like, hey, things could be worse. I'm also in here for a woman, but I've also killed a guy.
You asked me if I was going to San Quentin? God's for a woman. I killed a man.
But you have no remorse.
None.
So to get over the breakup, I should kill a guy. Sound advice. We have a whole back and forth with this guy, and man, it is tough to get through.
You want to know what I did, what my mission was? But my mission was love.
You know, I've never said this before, but I wish this movie was written by ChatGPT. Just listen to the dialogue in this dream sequence.
How did I get so lucky? I mean, look at this. Orange juice, eggs, love. What more could we ask for?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Dude, come on. I asked ChatGPT if it could fix up this dialogue, and it said, how did I get so lucky? Fresh orange juice, perfectly cooked eggs, and you. Love on a plate. Love of my life. What more could I ever need? Which I will admit, is not better. But at least I laughed at the ChatGPT line. So Mort gets out of prison and finds David, who both decide to team up to try and find Michelle. And here's where things start to get very stupid, which, you know, is saying something. David reveals that Mort is severely handicapped.
I mean, you're severely handicapped.
But not in the way where Mort would need Matt's apology link. Mort has extreme memory loss and is actually married to Michelle, where they both own this very successful video rental store.
You and Michelle are married. And you owned a very successful video franchise. You just can't remember.
But then there was an accident.
You really don't have any memory of your accident?
But the biggest twist of them all is Mort isn't a 25-year-old guy. No, he's a 60-year-old dude.
Are you better than you think? Do we need to hire you a maid?
Who was also the same guy that was in the prison cell. Yeah. Okay. They do all these flashbacks that reveal what we just saw was actually different in reality. But here's the thing, this plot twist really doesn't add anything to the movie other than, you know, making sense of the old man jokes and cleaning up some plot points. It's such a Memento ripoff. But with that movie, it built up to its twist that made sense and then gave you new context to what you've been watching. Here, the twist explains why the movie doesn't make sense, and it's sort of like just having a twist for having a twist's sake. In Memento, you're able to follow the plot and the twist adds to the story. Here, the story wouldn't change if you had the older actor playing the lead this whole time. And the movie really hinges on you liking this twist, and if you don't, oh well. So now Mort is played by the older actor, and David explains how Michelle and him weren't actually ever a couple, but David is in love with her.
And you falling for Michelle doesn't involve me?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
So Mort then decides to kill David. No, dude, I was being sarcastic when I said you should kill someone to get over your ex. It's not a good idea. Mort's like, oh man, I really hope they make a documentary about this murder on that Netflix channel. So what does Mort do after murdering someone? Talk to gun violence victims, of course. Which this is the talk that Michelle signed Mort up for earlier, but she said that was for handicapped patients, not gun violence victims.
I signed you up to give a motivational speech in front of handicapped patients.
Two very different things. But Mort doesn't talk to these guys about living with memory loss or surviving through gun violence. No, he just talks about how great his life is.
I came and tell you kids how lucky I am. I used to be the owner of a video rental store. I made more money than I could count. I married my dream girl and I bought the house I'd always wanted.
He's just flexing on these guys who just got shot. And I'm not gonna lie, the dialogue in this movie has not been good, but it takes a nosedive here.
It came to an end. Mostly because of my stubbornness to evolve with technology. My business was failing. And because of my addiction to materialistic success, I was never home and spent no quality time with my wife. My favorite movie was The Private Eye. It was a movie about a detective who always solved the crime using intricate clues, always bagged the bad guy, and he would always, and I mean always, get the girl. Now my point is, I always wanted to be a detective.
You know, this feels like the writer had a due date for the script and just rushed it all the night before. Mort then asks the patients if there's anything they want to say to him, and Mort just could not look more uninterested.
Now, do either of you want to share something with me? Yeah?
Doing an undercover sting. I got shot. Things went haywire. My partner ended up shooting me. You might help him.
I can see that.
Oh.
Good deal. What?
Well, I was out on 60th and 10th. Place I had no business being. Bullets ain't got no names. That's what my mom always used to say. By the grace of God, I'm still here.
That's tough. I have loved talking to you both. Get well soon. We need you, okay?
Bro, what was that? It's like a little kid is telling Mort about his day and Mort's trying to just get out of the conversation. The movie ends with Michelle being like, we gotta talk about David. And then Mort's like, no we don't.
We really have to talk about David.
Not now, there's something more important.
Oh, okay, I guess we aren't gonna get a follow-up on the only murder that happened in this detective movie. Yep, that's cool. And they run off as the credits play.
Let's run away. She's as beautiful as the day I met her.
yeah, this movie just wanted to end as fast as possible. You know, I understand why people aren't talking about this movie. It is a bad movie, but like not so bad it's good. It's just bad. Matt Rife is not a good actor, but I can't say it's worse than his stand-up. Low bar, I know. Anyways, that's where this video ends. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, all the YouTube-y things. If you want to be part of our new membership program, we would love to have you over there. But other than that, I will catch you guys on the next one.